You keep starting and then stopping. And I know because I was doing the same thing. And baby, it is frustrating because you know you want more. You know you're meant for more. And you're not confused about that. You've probably been thinking about changing your life, making extra money online, doing something different, finally getting focused, getting aligned. But every time you try to sit down and start, your mind probably goes everywhere, right? You start thinking about everything you need to fix, everything you should be doing, everything you haven't figured out yet, everything you see other people doing. And instead of moving, you freeze. Then you come back the next day and you try it again. You start, stop. And after a while, it starts to mess with you, right? You start asking yourself questions like, why do I keep doing this? Why can't I just stay consistent? Why does this feel so hard for me? And I'm going to tell you the truth because I've lived this. It's not that you can't do it. It's not that you're not capable. It's that your mind is more than likely still in survival mode while you're trying to build that new life. And really, those two just don't work together. Because, see, when your mind is in survival, you don't build. We often protect, overthink. Maybe you're hesitating, you're second guessing everything, even when part of you knows that there's more for you, that you're destined for more. And then on top of that, you got the internet. There's so much information out there, so many people talking about different topics, so many different things and ways that we could be doing things. A lot of people out there winning, and we want to know how to win too, while you're still trying to figure out where you fit in. So now it's not just your life, it's noise. And all of that together, that's what keeps us in the cycle. Not your ability, not your potential, the cycle. And I need you to hear this part clear because this is where it shifts. You don't break that cycle by learning more. You don't break it by watching more videos. You don't break it by trying to understand everything at first. You break it by getting clear and actually moving. And I'm not speaking from theory because there was times in my life where I knew I wanted more. I knew I was capable of more, but I still was thinking as a person who was just getting by. So I stayed in those cycles, watching everybody, learning, starting, but stopping, overthinking the process. Not because I couldn't do it, but because I wasn't grounded in one direction. And clarity is what actually breaks that. So instead of asking yourself, how do I fix everything? I want you to ask yourself this. What is the one thing that you can move right now? One thing that you can actually commit to, one thing you won't overthink, one thing that you will follow through on, because that's how this changes. You move, you build momentum, you build that confidence, and then your identity starts catching up with the life that you're trying to create. It's not the other way around. And listen, you've lived, you've been through things, you've raised the kids, you carried responsibilities that probably weren't even yours. You held it down, but now it's your time. You don't have to rush, but you have to rebuild and you have to start taking action. So if you are feeling stuck in that start and stop cycle, this is your reset. Not your whole life, just your direction. So I want you to pick one thing and I want you to stay with it. Then move forward, one step at a time. That's how you break the cycle of starting and stopping and starting and stopping. Baby, I know I've been there. And if you're serious about getting out of survival mode and actually building your life on your terms, including your income, I need you to stay here. Like the video, subscribe, because we're not just talking about change. We're creating it. One clear move at a time. And as I always like to close, you got to listen to your intuition because your intuition is always guiding you to make the right decision, to be in the right place at the right time, around the right people. And most importantly, when you are rebuilding your life, when you are rebuilding your finances, when you are rebuilding your career, when you are rebuilding everything that is around you, your peace is everything. So you must protect your peace. So until the next video, bye now.